riding with me, she gon' smile cause she on me.
This ain't me, Drake, Travis, nobody. It's just Metro Boomin gone for his albums. So if anything, he already thinking like, hey, this shit going on my
and Drake 28 minutes that we ain't released yet. Him cutting his head yesterday, we sent that to Drake. So now he gonna pull back for you. So you ain't got no.
Hold on a second. You saying you doing all this because he disrespected Pete?
That's a fact. Yes, I don't mind. See, one thing about me, don't never, if something happened to you and if you whack did it, if whack ain't told you it was him.
PRs to pull a narrative out. So if you, cause the conversation 30 minutes first and foremost. So don't tell me about no 3 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So if a nigga walk in a place and there's 2 bitches, however he kick his pee, long as he don't kick his pee, then cuss.
That's my best friend, that's my best friend. Bless.
Man, watch out. Now, according to one of Thugger's right-hand man, P.B. Roscoe, he said that interrogation was actually 2 female detectives that Young Thug was trying to match. When he said, I give you my number, I tell you anything. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell the world. Watch out. When he did all that, he said he was trying to match the female investigators. And y'all trying to spin the narrative and act like he was talking to a guy investigator as if that makes any difference. But he said he was trying to match them. So that must be what Thug was talking about when he made.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Bless.
Because it had to be some females. Because it couldn't have been a nigga. Because more leaks are out. And this time, he talking about some other 2 well-known friends of his. No one other than Drizzy Drake and the Toxic King Future.
2 cups. Nigga, proceed.
This ain't me, Drake, Travis, nobody. It's just Metro Boomin gone for his album. So if anything, he already thinking like, hey, this shit going on my album. I don't care if Drake on it or not. It's already crazy. It's already the craziest song in the world with Thug and Travis. I don't care if Drake get on it. Metro Boomin not one of those type of niggas. He not he not gonna ride no nigga. He not doing none of that. Like whatever he feeling, he gonna do it. I'm that type of nigga. And then but it's his song. Like I know for sure this song on his album. See that man, I done mixed this man album with him. We done thought out and mixed the album, played the album a million times. Did so many songs, so much stuff for the album. Like, boy, he for sure putting this song on his album. So I know he using his mom as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mama died like niggas and stuff. But I know for sure the real excuse is that look at this, my album. I'm putting the song on my album. You know. But you know, he brave. So even telling him, I don't like what you did. So that's just supposed to let you know, like, oh, what you think Thug can do? What you think I can do for that? What you think I can do? Talk to the president. Hey, man, let my little brother out. Go partner, go do something. Go talk to the president, get me out. Show me that. Don't call me tomorrow. Fix something for you to have a phone from the next class. You know, if I go back on song, I don't care damn about making music ever again.
We can tell.
You see what I'm going through about
I think everybody can tell right now.
Man, I goddamn song, boy. Tricky. Song got me in jail. What are you talking about? Like, they're like, yeah, they got Drake on Drake. You got something to say about Drake? I'm like, oh, I know you shouldn't say, yeah, but I'm gonna talk to the president. Told you to come, like, you know, call to a song. Man, y'all get you. This man, I'll do it for the phone, man. You shouldn't say it. I'll say it. Song, you should play it up, but I just knew it. I was like, oh, it was, they're cool. Man, oh, why you tripping? Like, what? Man, you what's going through my mind? What you about? Oh, about you, dude. I'm too lit. You true. And I understand. No good.
Check no bitch. 2 cups. Toast out with the game. From full step.
Not doing that in there. Ain't nobody getting nothing back but goddamn Pluto. He thinks will do it. She probably not cute on his baby. Sure. She probably not bored on his baby. Sure. 100%. Sure for sure. He done took that bitch, man. We went to Dubai one year. He took that bitch to Dubai with her and the baby mama. Yeah. Know him, I know for sure she don't have some abortion.
And the other one, I heard he all the way burnt out.
Oh, definitely.
Like the worst way.
Get the crazy part is when I became a superstar, I stopped none of this when I became a superstar. I started being like, bitch, I know a bitch gonna try to trick. I stopped nutting hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas started nutting hoes when they become a superstar. I did it the backward way.
Shit, that's how. That's how they get their money. I don't know. I know a lot of bitches that done aborted his kids for sure.
Nah,
Like a lot too.
for sure. Arabia did. Niggas better than Arabia, man.
Man, what do he be thinking? I don't understand sometimes. Like,
That shit just can't come out of there. That shit just ain't be like, I can't come out of there, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm 38, 39, all the kids grown. I'm just a smack straight young shit and none of them hoes. Fuck it. I'm gonna play a rich shit. That shit it's really fire, but it ain't. It should be just like one or two girls like Bob Marley, you know? Bob Marley's, well, he had a lot of baby mamas too, though. But he was more like a real father too, though. You know what I'm saying? Pluto got to like settle down and really just be with all the kids. People weren't looking at Bob Marley like, ew, you got 15 kids. You got 25 kids. I think Bob Marley got like 25 kids. People weren't looking at him like he was bad because he was like a real father. He was just like super there and just being that band, whatever the best he could be. So women, he wasn't like disgraceful to women. Women wanted to have his kids. Pluto is like, you pushing the P, bitches want to have your kids and shit too, but you still got to be like 100% locked in with the kids. You like 100% locked in with the bitches. That's the wrong way to go.
Nigga, proceed. And Drake, 28 minutes that we ain't released yet. Him cutting his head yesterday. We sent that to Drake, so now he gonna pull back from you.
Damn,
so you ain't got no.
Wait, hold on a second. You saying you doing all this because he disrespected Pete?
That's a fact. Yeah, I don't mind telling you one thing about me. Don't never, if something happened to you and if you Wack did it, if Wack ain't told you it was him, I'm an Aries. I get my satisfaction of you knowing it's me. See, I ain't never stole nothing. I didn't look shit from stealing when you do it behind their back. Taking it from you, look him in his eyes and he know it's you. I want you to know it's me. You to get me. I want Young Thug is back on the fire. Got that going. We got the next clip going to drop probably the next day or so. That's going to be a doozy.
How you feel about that?
Get ready.
I was just about to ask you how you feel about all this shit, how they intertwining the Drake shit in there.
All this is about a fake. All these things are fake. Drake already got his real content, 28 minutes. I've been cutting his throat. He didn't pay for that not to come out. But it's some other shit with him. He's saying Drake dissing another mother in the song. That intro was woo-de-woo-de-woo. So, you know, this is why he tweeting what he tweeting. Y'all trying to push me out. The rap gang gonna be without. We can go on 3.
Y'all hanging with Gunna, Boston Richie, all these red-ass niggas.
We had a point of break for a second, Wavy HeartBreak game. Now, if you ain't watched my previous video, go tune in that. I told you most of these leaks, they coming out from Seti Nash and Wack 100. Like, you can pay the CEOs, apparently, to get audio leaks from the time that this nigga Thug was locked up. Basically, what they doing. And you gotta remember, if you don't know Seti Nash, man, he do security. He literally tied into the force in a way. So, that ain't far-fetched. However, Wack 100. I respect OG, love OG, no homo, pause. But listen, this is why I say all these niggas be dry snitching. Now, at first you was up the bat for Thugger. Now you want to say you going so hard, pause, to expose them because your relationship with P from QC, Quality Control, after him dissing him. But I truly believe that you heard these leaks before they came out, and you trying to save face. Not only with P, but the streets as well. Because it's gonna look away. You got a whole show called The Exposers, and you trying to defend Thug. But you trying to defend P so much so you say you sending leaks or about to send leaks to Mariah to sign this? You want to do that? You sending that? That's the same thing you did when you got mad at Drake for that. Ironically, because you sending tapes to him too about Thug, but you got mad at Drake for that with the Fight Nars freestyle because he didn't even say it directly, but people ran with the narrative that he was telling the infidelities that LeBron was doing. So ain't you doing the same thing? I mean, help me understand when it makes sense, but I see that spin it out.
PRs to pull a narrative out. So if you, because the conversation 30 minutes first and foremost. So don't tell me about no 3 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So if a nigga walk in a place and there's 2 bitches, however he kick his pee, long as he don't kick his pee to incarcerate me. I was already locked up. If anything,
wait. Are you talking about the Young Thug interview?
The interrogation. It's 2 hours, bro.
It could have been 8 hours. As long as no one was implemented to handcuffs, as long as no one was incarcerated.
Wait, Roscoe, are you saying he was trying to bag them? That's why he asked for the number?
Oh, okay, you heard what I said. If you walk in there and there's 2 bitches, that's why I say play the whole.
Oh shit!
Pee-wee, I'm not gonna lie. You a dick rider. Hold on, your man.
No, you's a dick rider. I don't even talk to rats. I don't even talk to rats.
You
feel me?
Young Thug all the time.
Act brought you in here. You's a rat. So now you want to call me something that I'm not because I'm rich and you not.
You talk to Young Thug all the time. Your man is a rat. Your man told him I made promises. You to bag a bitch, you gotta tell him I made promises.
Listen, I want to go back to the interview just like I told you. Hey, my man went in there. It's 2 bad bitches.
Oh, you was trying to bag him. Oh shit!
And I don't even supposed to say that because my man got a pretty wife, man.
This shit hilarious.
But you know, if we're gonna put the spades on the table, we're gonna put it on the table.
I'm not gonna lie, Atlanta's going out bad. Like,
hey man, you went out bad. You went out bad. You went out bad.
Thug was trying to bag the police officer.
All right, can on street?
Hey, look like the bitch got mad and came back and charged him. Look like she got mad. Look like the bitch got enough feelings like this nigga. We're not doing.
Wavy HeartBreak Gang. Wavy HeartBreak Gang. What's good, y'all? It's your only host in love and memory while still alive. Now, this is a quick Wavy News Break. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe. But I see that.
Other niggas speak. I'm a big dog with my own, but I like other niggas treats. Yeah, gunna rat, yak a rat, slug a rat, booty rat. Fuck that nigga Obama, he still mad by baby mama. Slime like shawty, make sure you put down your 40. DK, okay, shit, he gay. Hey, I would say yo.
You know what's ironic and crazy about this whole little situation? The same code of ethics, the same streets that Thug are trying to represent, he exposing them. Because everybody want to be in an uproar like, oh, what you do? All this and that. All y'all niggas do this shit. It just niggas mad at Thug, so they just exposing this shit. That's it. If they wouldn't been mad at Thug, or Thug wouldn't have said the shit he said about Gunna, we wouldn't even be hearing none of this shit. Let's be clear. All these niggas talk like that. All of them. Now, the thing with Drake and all that, it's a right and a wrong in that. Drake, if it really was pressuring a nigga about a song, that, and the song they're talking about is the trance song. Drake had a verse on that, but for whatever reason, Metro didn't want it on his album. Drake was trying to call Thug to squash whatever tension they had between each other so he can cut the song, put his verse on it, and all of that. And Thug locked up at the time, so he like, nigga, I don't care about that. Which I get that. I get that part. Why would you do that, Drake? That's kind of like
I don't know
dumb.
that.
But at the same time, nigga, you already locked up if I'm Drake. And on top of that, I'm funding you in this situation. I actually even gave you $1 million or more as soon as you got out of jail. I flew a PJ, private jet to you, and gave you the money in cash. So you ain't had to go through no type of problems. Drake did that for you. So he gotta know he was funding you while you was in jail. So it's like you already locked up. I ain't about to keep dwelling on this shit. It's other shit still going on outside that you can stop. So I understand Drake's side of it too. But on Metro part, if it really was some shit about, I ain't gonna say shit, but if it really was something about his mother passing at the time Drake was trying to press him about this song, I understand Metro. But for what it kind of sounded like from Thug, that it really wasn't that. Metro just used that to look good in front of our faces, but it really was he didn't want Drake on the song. So if it's that, they all wrong, but the one that's the most right will be Drake in this situation, because he's simply about the music. Even though y'all try to play him like he's not, everything he did was about the music. All the other shit, y'all did that in the media. He always been about the music. But it's still a sucker move. All of them will be wrong in this situation. Now, the part about getting him pardoned and all that, Drake is Drake, he got power, but how much you think he got?
Overdosed on confidence, started not to give a fuck.
And the Future shit, we all love Toxic King Future, but we call him the Toxic King. It's fucking true. We done seen the situation about his other, one of his sons, 17, fighting the charge or whatever. That nigga be making kids, he don't really, it's true. The only problem with this would be saying it to somebody else. Especially if you ain't never said this to Future in his face. That would be the problem. But I can't really knock what he's saying to his girl, dog, because these niggas disguise themselves as the holy endowed stand-up guy when they talking to their girl on the phone. Even the whole gorilla shit. He was supposed to call her a bad bitch in front of his girl or something? Like, you help me understand. I just think it's the funny part about this shit, it ain't even over for him. Because even though he came out with all these leaks, all of that, y'all still talking about him. He just dropped the diss song, it was a leak. They talking about that. And that's risky with that, because even though it was a leak, they still told you not to even record those type of things. You made a whole video and recorded it. And in the intro when you talking, you literally you talking about recent events. In the song, you talking about I can walk in the hood and not on a bike. Woody just fell off his bike and was bleeding on his head. That just happened. So this ain't no leak from when you got out of jail. You recently recorded that. Don't be a dummy and crash out, nigga, and end up back in the system for 15 years. Cause that's what they trying to do to you, dog. You gotta be smarter than that. But I hope this was like 15 minutes or less, cause this supposed to be a quick Wavy News Break. But that's why this world keeps showing me every day. And I need to show y'all. Well, I always say, love each other. Till next time, it's yours truly, HeartBreak. Keep it wavy.